Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight to discover Kwanzaa, its meaning, symbols, and traditions. My name is Raluca Barbu, and I am the adult programming specialist at the Algonquin Area Public Library. Joining us tonight is Elizabeth Kahura, storyteller, musician, teacher, and cultural ambassador for the African Knowledge in the state of Texas. We will discover together Kwanzaa's origins, explore its guiding principles, and learn the meaning behind its symbols. We will enjoy an inspiring program filled with music, poetry, and the beauty of Kiswahili. The recording of this program will be available in a few days on the library's YouTube channel. Elizabeth prepared a handout for everybody, and I will make sure to email it to, to all of you after the program. This is a Zoom webinar, so your microphone and camera will be turned off as an attendee, but you can enable closed captioning and ask questions through the Q&A feature, and Elizabeth will gladly answer them at the end of the presentation. I will now turn it over to Elizabeth. Good evening.
Jumbo, Jumbo, everybody. Jumbo. This is me, Elizabeth Kahura. I am so excited to be in Chicago for the first time. I know it's a different platform. I was just talking to Ms. Raluca. I said, "Oh, this takes me back during those days of COVID when I used to do programs via virtual programs. It's an honor to be part of Chicago, especially during this festive time and to learn about Kwanzaa. As you can hear, I have an accent. I have an accent because I was born and raised where actually Kwanzaa language originated, and that is East Africa. So we're going to talk so much about Swahili that happens to be my national language. I love to teach about Kwanzaa because this language is so easy for me to talk and to even introduce and to explain. And what a better opportunity to be able to share it with my performance. Are you ready? Are you ready? Everybody, women say Jumbo! Jumbo! Heri ya Kwanzaa! Happy Kwanzaa! Kwanzaa! Heri Kwanzaa! Kwanza, 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 oh, Kwanza, 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 oh, Kwanza. Kwanza, nitakulilia peke, ujima pamoja. I think will win. Imani utashinda. I think will win. Yay! Happy Kwanzaa! I am so excited to bring Kwanzaa to Chicago and talk about all this good stuff that you look here and you can see. And we're going to actually acknowledge a very important gentleman by the name Maulana Kalenga. Maulana Kalenga is actually the founder of Kwanzaa. He is actually a scholar who lives in California. He founded Kwanzaa in 1966. Maulana Kalenga founded Kwanzaa so that African Americans can be able to link themselves with their roots. And boys and ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce something very important, and maybe you know this. Around this time of the year in Africa, we have it's harvest time. During Africa is harvest time. So Maulana Kalenga knew that around this time when everybody is celebrating Christmas, Hanukkah, even in Africa, we are also celebrating because we have Kwanzaa where we celebrate our first fruits. Now, the language Kwanzaa is a Swahili language that is spoken mostly in East Africa and Central Africa. It's actually very fluent in a country called Tanzania. And actually, I come from right not next to Tanzania, Kenya. So we get to hear a lot of Swahili. So we learn more Swahili from the Tanzania people. In fact, there's a joke that says that Swahili was born in Tanzania, it arrived in Kenya, and it got lost in Uganda. So that is the language spoken. So you're gonna hear a lot of Kwanzaa language spoken even in the central of Africa. Happy Kwanzaa! So coming to talk about Kwanzaa, I want to introduce the symbols of Kwanzaa. The symbols of Kwanzaa are very important because they kind of bring that foundation of the event. So, for example, we have the most important one, and these are called the first fruits. Matunda ya Kwanzaa, the first fruits. Remember, during this time, it's harvest time. In Africa, before we go on getting busy with our lives, we want to acknowledge our first fruits. We celebrate the first fruits. So that is why one of the symbols of Kwanzaa is celebrating our first fruits. Now, the next symbol that I want to talk about is the corn. The corn. Now, when we talk about the corn, we talk about the corn ears. The corn ears. The corn ears is called vimbuzi. The corn ears is called vimbuzi. Now, the corn ears represent the next generation. They represent the children. You know, we all come from one cob. So the corn ears is a symbol of our family, the next generation. The next symbol I would like to talk about is the mkeka. The mkeka is the straw mat. The straw mat. The straw mat symbolizes the foundation of Kwanzaa, where Kwanzaa originated, the foundation where it settles, the foundation of Kwanzaa is symbolized by the mkeka. Mkeka. Say mkeka. 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 Now, the fruits are called mazao. Say mazao. 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 And the corn is called vimbuzi. 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 Today we're going to learn a little bit of Swahili. The next symbol of Kwanzaa that is very important is the cup of unity. The cup of unity. Now, everybody say, kikombe cha umoja. Kikombe cha umoja. The cup of unity. The cup of unity. The cup of unity symbolizes symbolizes, yeah, unity. In Africa, we actually sometimes sit around the fire and we have a common brew or a common drink. We can drink from one pot. We can drink from one pot. We can pass it on from one family to another, from a member of the family. Of course, it gotta be the same blood, member of the family, but in uniform. So it unifies us. So this is a symbol. The cup of unity is a sign of it represents togetherness. So that's another symbol there. Another symbol that I would like to talk about that is very important is the kinara. The kinara. Kinara is the candle holder. Kinara is the candle holder. The kinara represents the formation, what forms us. Now, as you can see, the kinara holds all these candles that we're going to be talking about in a few minutes when we talk about the principles of Kwanzaa. So the kinara keeps the principles together. The kinara keeps the principles together. So that's another symbol of Kwanzaa. Another important symbol is the flag. This is very, very important. The flag that has three different colors. The flag that has three different colors. In Africa, now if you guys have ever if you guys ever speak Spanish, you would know what we call the flag in Spanish. Do you know what we call the flag in Spanish? Do you know? Let me see. Did somebody say? Yeah,
Bandera.
that's right. That's right. We call the flag in Spanish bandera. Do you want to know what we call the flag in Swahili? We call the flag in Swahili bendera. Almost the same. Almost the same. The reason why we call the flag bendera is because Swahili is actually a language that have some words borrowed from people who were traders. So that we had in the Indian Ocean, we had traders from Portugal who came to sell spices, who came to bring mats, and we borrowed some of their words. So Swahili is a mixture of outside languages plus African language. What a beauty. That's why you hear some of these words like bandera. We borrowed that one and we call it bandera. Now, talking about bandera, we got three colors that are very common in most of the African flags. We have the red. What do you think the red represents? Can somebody just guess? Can you just type in there? What do you think the red represents? Uh-huh. Yeah, the red. What did you say?
The blood. Is it
Ah,
the blood?
very good. See, I can see you guys are listening here. It represents the blood or the struggle. The struggle that African Americans had to go through, to get where they are. Oh, of course, what does the black represent? Can somebody help me out with the black? Come on, you guys got this. Can you type in the black for me? What does the black mean? That is so obvious. What do you say?
The strength.
Huh?
The strength.
The black represents somebody else. Did you see something else?
The
Uh-huh.
people.
The people, beautiful. The people of Africa. Oh, look at me, the black people here. Beautiful black, the beautiful black color. What about the green? What does the green represent? Come on, let's do this. What do you think the green represent? I know you guys got this. Guess. Uh-huh.
The land, the earth.
The land, the future, the land that brings future. Oh my goodness, you can give yourself a hand clap. Very good. You're good learners here. Another thing, Miss Elizabeth is a storyteller, a performer, but actually by profession, I'm an educator. So I like when I'm able to engage my audience. And when you guys are typing that, it makes me feel that I'm not doing this alone. I'm not used to doing this alone. I always have audience, and I can see I already have audience. Thank you so much. So those are the symbols of Kwanzaa. Now, I can't leave. I have to show you something else. Another symbol are the zawadi. Zawadi. Zawadi means presents. Zawadi. Yeah, that's true. Around this time, Santa is coming with for the kids. We also grown-ups, yeah, we may try one or two, to give each other gifts. But during Kwanzaa, we don't emphasize on gifts that you can buy. You can actually make your own. You can make your own gift and share it with the family. So zawadi, zawadi. Even in Africa, we like to give zawadi. It could be in form of food. It could be in form of clothing. It could be in form of something that you can afford. So that is a symbol of Kwanzaa. Everybody say Happy Kwanzaa! Happy Kwanzaa! Now let's go to the main thing too, that we one of the symbols that we are going to elaborate a little bit, and these are the mishuma. Everybody say mishuma. Pull it out, mishuma. Mishuma are the candles. Remember, the Kinara holds those principles. Now, if we count these candles, you can help me count the candles. By the way, when you look at the candles, does it remind you of the bandera? You see, Maulana Kalenga knew exactly what to do step by step, make sure that he engaged his whole, his lessons to where one interacts with the other. Everything had a meaning. So the flag has three colors and the bandera has three colors. So we have the red, and we have the green, and we have the black. The black is standing still, like we need to stand still, dominating that right there. So now, when Maulana Kalenga was building up, or was coming up with this idea of Kwanzaa, he also used a number that is commonly known as one of the lucky number, and that is number 7. Number 7. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, everybody say 7 principles. Now, I'm going to teach you in Swahili. Everybody say Guzo Saba.
Guzo Saba.
Guzo Saba.
Guzo Saba.
7 principles.
7 principles.
7 principles.
7 principles.
Very good. As you can hear the background there, my son is also learning some Kwanzaa today. All right. So we have the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. Now, I know we're starting Kwanzaa a little bit early, but this is good, audience. This is good, ladies and gentlemen, because now you'll have knowledge when right after Christmas on the 26th. That's when we start celebrating Kwanzaa. You'll have this knowledge, and Miss Raluka is so kind. She's going to leave the information where you can go to the YouTube and be able to, to remind yourself what to do and what to put up on the table when you're celebrating Kwanzaa. Now, before we go on, I want to make sure I let you know that Kwanzaa is not a religious holiday. Kwanzaa is a cultural holiday. So we always have to make sure that we let the audience know the differences. So back to my principles of Kwanzaa, the 7 principles of Kwanzaa, or Guzo Saba. We're going to light up these candles, and we're going to start the first candle. So on day 26, are we together? If we're together, can you guys let me know if we're together? Just let me know if we are together. Give me a thumbs up just to make sure that we're all together. Am I too fast? Can you guys doing okay? We're doing okay. Thank you. And in Africa, I'll say Asante sana. Ever say Asante sana? Gracias. Thank you. Namaste. Those are, just to say Asante sana means thank you. So on the 26th, we'll start lighting up the candles. So the family gathers together. Like during this time, I'm gonna be visiting libraries. I'm gonna be visiting schools, festivals. So what we do it almost the same way because it's a whole community coming. But when they go home, they celebrate it as a family. So on the 26th, we will light up the first candle, my favorite candle, and that's the umoja. Everybody say umoja. Say umoja, nguvu. Unity is strength. Umoja, nguvu. Unity is strength. So we united together. The first candle reminds us to unify ourselves, reflect, come together as a family, as a community. That's why Ms. Raruka is bringing us as a community to come together. So we start off with the first candle, and that is the umoja. On the 27th, now, I want to make sure I let you know that there's a way that we light up the candles. We light up the candles starting from the right to the left. And this shouldn't be something that you'll have to, it's not mandatory, but that's the right way to light up the candles. So we started with the black. So I don't know how you're seeing it from that angle, but remember, we always start from the right. We start lighting the candles, starting from the light. So we start with the black one, that's umoja. On the 28th, we're going to light up one of the red ones, and that is kujichagulia. Everybody say kujichagulia.
Kujichagulia.
Say self-determination.
Self-determination.
Kujichagulia.
Kujichagulia.
Self-determination.
Self-determination.
Everybody say, who I want to be.
Who I want to be.
Is a choice for me.
Is a choice for me.
I decide.
I decide.
My destiny.
My destiny.
Kujichagulia.
Kujichagulia.
So remember kujichagulia, it symbolizes self-determination. Kujichagulia, right there, self-determination. You're determined to do your best. You're determined to work. You're determined to make your community better. So that is kujichagulia, to define yourself. To name yourself, create yourself, and to speak for yourself. Kujichagulia. So that is the 27th. On the 28th, we're going to jump up to the green one there. We're going to light up, everybody say ujima.
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 Say collective work.
Collective work.
Collective work.
Collective work.
Now this one is unique because it reminds us the importance of making our brothers or sisters as our keepers. We rely on one another as a community. You wanna make sure that your community is taken care of. It's clean. Your community is clean. You want to make sure that the community is safe. That is, being your brothers, taking your brothers and sisters' problems as your own problems. making your brothers and sisters' problems as your own problems. That is what it means as ujima. And when you say ujima, you drop it and you say ujima. You know, ujima. You say it quick. Say ujima.
Ujima.
There you go. Now, the reason why I say you say ujima, because the next one, we are headed to, so we went to the green one. Now we're going to go to the red one. And this one is called Ujamaa. Everybody say Ujamaa.
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 So the fourth day, so wait a minute. So we have this Ujamaa. Ujamaa. Oh, hold on 1 minute. Right here. Ujamaa is the red one. Yeah. Ujamaa. Yeah. Ujamaa. Everybody say cooperative.
Cooperative.
Economics.
Economics.
Cooperative.
Cooperative.
Economics.
Economics.
So what does that mean? Ujamaa means to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses to profit from them together. Now, if you know your community, in your community, there's a car dealership, you support that car dealership in your community so that it can bring wealth to your community. Even in your libraries, even in fundraisers, you support your community so that you can keep the wealth, or you can keep your community growing and building. That is what it means to have ujamaa, cooperative economics. The stores in your community, the groceries in your community, you keep their jobs alive by supporting them. That is ujamaa. Everybody say ujamaa.
Ujamaa.
Now you pull the air, you go, ujamaa.
Ujamaa.
That's right. We're almost done here. So we have umoja, we have kujichagulia, ujima, ujamaa. Now we go to my favorite one. That's on the 5th day, and that is on the 30th. We celebrate, or we light up the candle nia. Everybody say, I have nia.
I have nia.
I have purpose.
I have purpose.
I have nia.
I have nia.
Now, can you guys shoot me? Can you guys tell me what is your purpose in life? Can you just tell me it's one thing that is your purpose? Can you just chat with me and write down something that what is your purpose in life? Can you read for me? What is your purpose in life?
To bring joy.
To bring joy. Another one. I see another one.
To create.
To create.
Serve others.
Serve others. I like those answers. Yeah, those are good answers. All those are good answers. To bring joy, to create, to serve others.
To be kind
to
and
be kind.
others.
Keep them coming, keep them coming, keep them coming. That's what we call
help
engagement.
family and friends.
Family and friends. So that's your purpose. You have purpose in life. Nobody should ever tell you that you don't have purpose. To make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness. What's your purpose? Always remember that everybody has a purpose. Now, so did we light up the purpose one? We did light up the purpose one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the purpose one, the purpose candle. Want to make sure that so that next when you get ready to light up these candles, you light up in the right order. The purpose candle is day 5, and it's the green one. This one right here. Day 5, it's the green one. I think we're doing well. We're doing well. So those are the candles. Those are the purpose. Now, that's the purpose, and that is having believing in yourself. You have a purpose. We all have purpose. We didn't come to this world to just exist. We have a purpose. We came to this world to accomplish our purpose. Please remind the young ones too. They have purpose. especially around this time, sometimes they lose hope. But we always have to remind them that they have purpose, right? All right. Oh, we are almost done here. The next one, and that will be the last red one. This is also a good one here, and that's on the 31st. On the 31st. So I want you guys to put your hands together like this. Are you with me? Everybody say kuumba.
Kuumba.
Creativity.
Creativity.
Kuumba.
Kuumba.
Creativity.
Creativity.
Now remember that you are creative. You are creative in your own way. To do always as much as we can in the way you can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial beneficial than we inherited it. So important. Think about your creativity. You know, it doesn't have to be even what you sow, what you make, what you have put together. Your creativity is very important. You leave the community better than you found it. I always remind my audience, like, when you look around and you see all these beautiful murals, that's creativity. We have creativity. We see like drums here. That's creativity. So kuumba means creativity. Can you guys tell us, what's your creativity? What is one of the things that you have created that you think you're creative at? Can you give us one? Can you give us some answers, please? Let's talk together. Let's
Writing.
Writing. That's
poetry, music.
Poetry, music.
Cook, bake.
Cooking, yeah. Baking. Yeah, don't forget to leave us those recipes. You share those recipes with your community, with your family. What else? What else is there?
Singing, entertaining others.
There you go. Creativity in you. Look at you. You were born with creativity. Sewing. We need a sewing. Look at the kittens I'm wearing. This is all creativity. That is very important. So we're gonna light up our creativity candle. Oh, we're almost done here, guys. Look at that. Creativity. Everyone say kuumba.
Kuumba.
Now we come to the last day of Kwanzaa. The last day of Kwanzaa. That's in the new year. At least around the midnight, right from 12 a.m. of after 31st. We're going to light up the last candle. And the last candle is, everybody put your hands together like this. Everybody say, Imani.
Imani.
Say, Imani.
Imani.
Faith.
Faith.
Imani.
Imani.
Faith.
Faith.
And Imani is to believe with all our hearts in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and the righteousness and victory of our struggle. That's very important. Imani, we believe in our people. We have to have faith that our people can do it. We gotta be the best cheerleaders of our people, of our community, of our leaders. We gotta be our best cheerleaders, the best cheerleaders for people, so that we can support them because they understand us better. And then with that, we will be able to live. We'll have faith, and we'll be able to live in peace. So, and that's the last day of Kwanzaa. Oh my goodness, look at that, y'all. We done here. If this is a little stubborn one here. Imani doesn't want to cut. She says, it's not yet New Year's, Miss Elizabeth. That's the last day of Kwanzaa. And once you've lit all those candles each and every day, and like when you start on the 26th, you can light up the 26th, and then you can turn it off. Then again, when you're meeting that evening, you light up the 26th and the 27th, the same way, so that you don't have the candles burning the whole night. It's a time, you reflect each and every day. It's always good to ask the young ones to help lighten up so that that information can get, can stick, in their brains, because they are the future. They're the ones who will carry the baton. They'll carry the baton. Talking about the baton, I have a kuumba here. I have a kuumba. This, I want you guys to see this. Look at this. This is a kuumba. Who can remind me what is the meaning of kuumba? Let's check in a little bit. Who remembers? What is kuumba?
Art.
Kuumba? Art. What is kuumba in English?
Creativity.
God, creativity. Now, when you look at this wood carving, this is an African wood carving. Tell me, what comes to your mind? What did you think the creativity of the person who made this was talking about? What does it look like? Just guess. What does it look like? I bring it as close as you can. Can I read for me, Andrew? What does it say?
People supporting each other.
People supporting each other. I like that idea. What else could it be?
Community.
Community is another good one. Another
Teamwork.
one? Huh?
Teamwork.
Teamwork is another one. Another one.
Generations.
Generations. A family tree. That is all your answers were perfect. But this one, when the wood the sculptor was making this one, he in his mind he thought about the generations, the family tree. Look at you guys, are so good. Now talking about one more, let me just show you one more here. So this is wood. This is soapstone. Another creativity. When you look at this creativity, what comes to your mind? This one is easy. What comes to your mind?
Those who came before us.
I like that.
Family, unity.
Family. That is true. We have a family that stays together. It's a strong family. It doesn't have to be a nuclear family. Even a community, it can be a family. So this is a family. This is soapstone. So most of the wood carvings made in Africa, they're not just for decoration. They actually have a meaning. A meaning. During February, we'll be talking about the African art, and I'll bring more stuff that we can talk about. So everybody say Happy Kwanzaa!
Happy Kwanzaa!
Happy Kwanzaa!
Happy Kwanzaa!
Don't forget, at the end of the Kwanzaa, on the 31st and fast, we have something called Kalamu. Ever say Kalamu?
Kalamu.
Kalamu means feast. I bet you guys know this song. You've heard about this song, many years ago. You have this song that says, Kalamu, fiesta, all night long. Oh, Kalamu, fiesta. Kalamu is Swahili word that Ronald Richie was using that means celebration. Kalamu means celebration. So during the last day of Kwanzaa, we cook a lot of food. Of course, we can use our mazao, our fruits, our fast fruits, and we try to cook food from with ingredients using the African culture, the same, the cassava, the fufu, what else do you like, Andrew? African food? Chapati. Yeah, we can include chapati, but chapati was an added ingredient. We have ugali, whatever is African food, the fufu, the sim. We cook around that time and we share with our friends. But after that, still in the idea of celebration, we sit around and we make music. Like we're gonna make music today, right? Before we do that, in the spirit of creativity, I'm gonna recite a special poem. Remember, we are made to be creative. Everybody has a drum. A drum is a symbol of our creativity. We're talking about symbols here. So a drum is a symbol of our creativity. So we have, I have special poem. And maybe just to make sure that you guys you're engaged with me here. What is your drum? What do you want to be when you grow up? Or what do you want to be when you grow up? What are some of the things that you know that you are good at? What is your drum? Tell me. I always wanted to be a teacher, a performer. That's my drum. I know I'm a performer because I've been doing this for 20 years. What is your drum? Can you let us know? I know we had said this, but you can repeat. What is your drum? What's your what is your career? What is your gifting? What is something that you do that others can't do? What is your drum? Do you have your hand? Tell us.
Teaching.
Teaching? A teacher. Oh, you never mess with teachers.
Be a good mother.
Being a good mother. That's a good drum right there. Another one?
A teacher and a performer.
A teacher and a performer. Welcome.
Chef, educator, performer.
Chef, educator. Those are all good drums. So we're going to celebrate you with a poem here. My poem is called Play Your Own Drum. I want you guys to be part of this. So you have your thighs. Your thighs can be your drum. Creativity. Remember kuumba? Kuumba. Where is kuumba? Right there. Kuumba. So I'll give you a beat. This is the way it goes. Para-pa-pa, 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 para-pa-pa. You ready? So every time I say play your own drum, you just go para-pa-pa. Or you can go para-pa-pa, 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 para-pa. And I would say stop. You ready? This is the poem called Play Your Own Drum. Play your own drum. Play your own drum. No one else can play it for you. No one else should. For only you know the tune. Only you have the hands for it. Play your own drum. Don't worry how well other people play. We are so busy listening to other people play their drum that we have no time to play our own. Play your own drum. Show the farmer. Use the surgeon's scalpel. Everybody say no. Everybody say hapana. No. Shall the baker bake in the tailor's machine? No. Hapana. Shall the nurse use the teacher's chalk? No. Hapana. Well then, play no other drum but yours and play well. And maybe in time, we might join you and dance to your drum. Play your own drum. Give yourself a hand clap. Thank you so much. Well, I think we have a few minutes for to do a special thing that still in the spirit of Kwanzaa. Now, as we have done a little poetry, I want us to think about something very important, and I want you guys to be ready. You're going to be typing there. In the spirit of Kwanzaa, we're going to honor those who have gone before. Now, each time we put a plant, and this is a live plant. I just bought this one today for you guys because you're my first Kwanzaa show this year. You are special people for me. So this is a plant, a live plant, not a plastic one, to signify life and to signify continuity. Because this plant is going to grow. You can see it's really growing. So we're going to pour water using our, hey, what did we call this? What did we call this? Can you please tell me? Do you remember what we call this? You can say it in English. What did you say?
Kikibe.
Kikombe cha umoja, the cup of unity. So during the celebration, every day, whichever day you want to pick, we're going to recognize those who have gone, those who paved the way. So I want you guys to tell me some of the people. Andrew can read. And every time I pour the water, we're going to say, Ashe, Ashe, let it be. Or it's the same as saying, it's Yoruba, that means let it be. Or you could say amen. Ashe, Ashe. All right, I'll start off with my mom, who has gone, Ruth Wairimo. What do you say, Andrew? Ashe, Ashe. Ruth Wairimo? Andrew?
Ashe, Ashe.
Somebody else, tell me, somebody else? What do you say?
My mom.
Mom, Ashe, Ashe. Somebody else?
My sister.
Ashe, Ashe.
My dad.
Ashe, Ashe.
Steve.
Oh, Ashe, Ashe.
My nephew.
May they live on. Ashe, Ashe.
My mom.
Ashe, Ashe.
My father.
Ashe, Ashe.
My uncle.
Ashe, Ashe.
My grandma.
You can keep doing that. Martin Luther King. Ashe, Ashe. Mandela. Ashe, Ashe. Who else? Rosa Parks. Ashe, Ashe. Think about those people too who have paved way for us.
Dogs.
Your dogs. Ashe, Ashe. They mean a lot to you. And yeah, all those people who have gone. In Africa, we can even say Jomo Kenyatta. Ashe, Ashe. So that is very important to acknowledge those who have paved way for us. And in the spirit of acknowledgement, we're gonna finish up with a little libation here, a reflection. We have a reflection here, and I want you guys from your bottom of your heart to get ready, because we're all gonna reflect together as we remind ourselves of who we are. All right. So let's say we are joined together.
We are joined together.
This season bound together.
This season bound together.
By love.
By love.
Joy.
Joy.
And commitment.
And commitment.
Like the eagle.
Like the eagle.
Like the elephant.
Like the elephant.
We are powerful.
We are powerful.
Strong.
And strong.
Like the sky.
Like the sky.
Like the ocean.
Like the ocean.
We are forever.
We are forever.
Like the forest.
Like the forest.
No. We are forever.
We are forever.
Kwanzaa is our time.
Is our time.
To remember.
To remember.
And to continue.
And to continue.
And one more. Let's say, I
am.
Because we are.
Because we are.
Because we are.
And because we are.
Therefore I am.
Therefore I am.
Happy Kwanzaa! Give yourself a hand clap, you guys. Now we learned so many things about Kwanzaa. I don't like leaving you without a song, because I want to leave a few minutes for you guys to ask me a question. So you might have to leave. I'm going to teach you a Kwanzaa dance. Guys, ready? I'll challenge you guys. Can they see me here?
Mm-hmm.
So I want you guys to stand up. And I'm You make sure that you can see me you can see the face. You can see me? You can see me? So we, in the spirit of celebrating all the 7 principles, let's do a little exercise here. I'm gonna teach you a Kwanzaa dance. This is called Kwanzaa for the young and the old. You can YouTube that, right? So the Africans like to use their shoulders. They like to use their legs. Now we're gonna go. Pam, 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 pam. Now we're going to bring this side. We're gonna go do 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 do, and then go up do 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 do. We're gonna keep it very simple. This side. Dun, 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 dun. And then we're gonna bring all the good stuff for everybody. There you go. Bring them all. Bring this side. Bring them all. Bring this side. Bring them all. Bring this side. Now don't forget about yourself. Yourself. You gotta keep yourself strong. And then when you go, it's Kwanzaa. Now, remember, we talked about all the fast fruits. So you're gonna pretend like you have a basket, you know, a basket like that. Pretend like you have a basket, right? Now we're gonna go to the trees and we're gonna pull all these 7 principles and put them in our basket so we can share them with our community throughout the year. Kwanzaa is not just for the 7 days. Kwanzaa is to be celebrated throughout the year. It's just an engineer. It's just setting the key. You ready? So you get your basket. We're gonna start with the first one. Umoja, put kujichagulia, ujima, ujama, nia, kuumba, imani, It's Kwanzaa time. Are you guys ready now? All right. And you can practice this later. So I'm just going to do it real quick. So you guys, let me move this chair so we can dance together. All right. Everybody say Happy Kwanzaa. All right. This is the last one before we finish up here. All right. It's called the Kwanzaa song. All right. Here we go. This side. This side. Up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Sunshine. Ready? To be close to the ones we love. To remind ourselves of who we are. Bring the beat. Come along. One and all. This special style. Ready? Kwanzaa! Joy! Joyful time. Heartfelt celebration. Seems like this Kwanzaa. Joy and to know teach your basket. Umoja. Kujichagulia. Ujima. Ujama. Nia. Kuumba. Imani. Kwanzaa. Clap your hands. I love because of you. And because of you, therefore I know. Community is strong. Give it up. Ready? Kwanzaa. Enjoy. Hey. Ready? Check it out. You got this. Now be close. You ready? Be close. Be close. To the ones we love. To remind ourselves of who we are. Bring them in. Come along. For one and all. Especially fun. That's nice. Let's get that. Umoja. Kujichagulia. You got it. That's Prince. Hey. Yeah. Hey. It's Kwanzaa time. Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I think we're done here. We just have time for maybe one or two questions. I'll come back closer to you guys. Hey!
Hey, oh my God, Elizabeth, you are amazing. I mean, the level of energy, if we were in a room with you right now, we would all be on our feet dancing. And it's just incredible. You have such infectious energy. Actually, somebody else said the same thing, and I'm just going to read these comments to you. Thank you for the great presentation. Your joy is infectious. That was wonderful. Thank you. Your presentation has been so fabulous. Your smile and enthusiasm is infectious, even for my computer screen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this presentation. I now understand more and appreciate the celebration. So, same here. I learned so much. You are amazing. And thank you for this wonderful evening. Okay. And thank you, everybody, for joining us. As a reminder, I will make available the handout that Elizabeth put together for you through email tomorrow morning. And so I will do the same with the video, with the recording. Okay. And of course, we will see Elizabeth again on February 12th when she will discuss with us the art, African art and storytelling. So, okay, happy holidays and happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa! Bye.
Bye.